Oh my goodness. Welcome to Mock Girl Summer, Women of Fantasy Football's mock draft show here on both the Club Fantasy. Okay, what is happening here?
You've got it. We're live.
Oh my goodness. We are live. And guess what? I am so excited. I'm Wendi, Earley, your host, and I want to welcome in my co-host from Fantasy Footballers, Footballguys, and the Leslie Knope of her generation, Julia Papworth. Hey, Julia, how's it going?
Good. How's it going, Wendi?
Oh my goodness, I'm having a wonderful night. I'm so excited to be in here and just mock drafting tonight. And in tonight's episode, we're going to be covering, this will be our last Scott Fishbowl mock draft, you guys, because the drafts are starting. Like, I think there might even be one this weekend. I'm not positive, but I think there might be. Yeah. So they're starting up already. So this is going to be our last mock draft for the Scott Fishbowl. It's a super flex tight end premium setting. He threw in some crazy scoring this year, so I hope that you, all of our drafters did their homework. Now, our special guest tonight is Senior Analyst and Director of Social Media over at Matthew Berry's Fantasy Life and Fantasy Life on Sirius XM, which returns July 8th. Thank goodness. I'm so excited. And she's also newly married. Let's welcome in Kendall Valenzuela.
Hello.
Hi, Kendall.
Oh, I'm so excited to do this tonight. I'm so excited. This was going to be so fun. I see everyone already, getting ready for the draft. So I'm ready. This will be fun.
So, I mean, you've been a little bit busy, Kendall. Okay. You've had, you've had a wedding, you've had, a few other things going on. Yeah. So are you ready for this?
Well, you're going to find out, if you ask me questions and then you're like, oh no, like Josh Jacobs is now with the Green Bay Packers, no, that you can tell me. Cause I have been out of it for a little bit, but it'll be great. It'll be fun.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. Wendi is not capable of drafting and hosting, so I am not drafting along, Kendall. So I am just kind of here for the ride. So I'm going to enjoy this. But I do want to thank all of our people that jumped in the mock draft. I swear, we have such a great following. Everybody, please like and subscribe this. So, get us off the ground. We want to keep coming back every week. So please do that. Like and subscribe. So thank you to everyone that joined, and we're going to attempt to pull up our little board here. Look, I did it. Yay.
Ooh, there we go.
So I'm so excited. So real quick, before we get started, Julia, you picked 4th. Why did you pick that?
Yes, I picked 4th because I had forgotten that I'm picking 4th in the actual Scott Fishbowl tournament. So last week when I picked 7th just to snipe Joey, that was just to snipe Joey. But then, he's not here to snipe, and I should actually get some practice in the position I'm in for the actual thing. So,
that's true. And Kendall, is that the spot that you're drafting from?
No, of course it's not. No, I'm 4th as well. I was trying to go for 8th, and and then I whatever. I just picked 9th, and then I just got really frazzled, and I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go with 9th. So I'm really gonna be following Julia and see what she's doing, and then I'm gonna take it to LA. So 9th, that's just what we're doing.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and start the draft. And I want to mention that there are a lot of girls from the Unwind chat that are in here.
Nice.
And yeah, I know. And Carla is drafting first. And I want to give her a shout out because she is going to be at the Scott Fishbowl live draft, and I'm going to get to meet her. So I'm super excited about that. So let's get rolling and see where she goes. So here we go, you guys.
Sweet.
All right, let's do it. Which live draft are you going to, Wendi?
I'm going to Chicago, and it's actually in Itasca, so it's not like in the city or anything, which is actually really good. So, but yeah, Steven Johnson heads that up, and I'm super excited. And like I said, I'm going to get to meet Carla. Last year, you guys, there were only 2 women in the entire building for the draft. Yes. I mean, there were girlfriends and wives and things like that, but as far as drafting, there were only 2. And this year there's 4 just in my division. So I know that. Yeah. So Scott really, he does such a great job with, recruiting the women to want to play. And I think with going to the live, man, oh man, it's just so much better. I really encourage women, everyone, honestly, to go to a live draft for the Scott Fishbowl if you can.
Agree.
All right. She's on the clock.
Yeah.
So we got
We're gonna try some stuff. Let's see what happens.
You know what to
And
do.
don't, you know, and you guys don't forget, it is a third round reversal, you guys. Make sure everyone knows. Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Was Lamar Jackson right after Jalen Hurts, Julia?
No, it had CJ Stroud in there. Was in between.
Really? Okay.
I think.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I love CJ Stroud, but I think he has to throw 20,000 touchdowns to really like make a pocket passer work at that point, right? Which he might. Let's be honest, he might.
I like that.
I mean, he was pretty hot last year. I mean, you think he's gonna?
Love him. I just love him. Yeah, I mean, I love that Houston team. I think they just have such a good vibe, and they did so good rebuilding that team that they will be contending for a very long time in the AFC, which is nice to see. Just the culture change. You know, when you see a team change a culture, I think they did it in Detroit, and it's just extraordinary to see. It's great for the fans.
Yeah. No, I like that pick a lot.
Yeah.
I'll copy you at in LA in just a few weeks.
I was gonna say you'll be there, right? We'll see you.
Yeah. What division are you in?
I am in the Point Break division.
Okay.
What are you in?
I can't remember. I have to look. I'm still like my mind's like Fiji. I can't remember. See, this is what's going to be the problem though. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I'm going to go for a wide receiver here. I'm going to go for a wide receiver here, but Justin Jefferson with a new quarterback. I have to. It's Justin Jefferson. I'm going to go with J. Jeff, but I'm not.
I feel you on that.
You can tell yourself a story where it's like still not as good, but I just feel like Justin Jefferson is Justin Jefferson. And so it's like a quarterback proof, no matter how many like less passing yards we're going to see per game. Like it just feels gross to not go with, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
In the chat, JJ still will get 684 targets. Yeah, the math does.
It's true. It's true. It's like he's quarterback proof. It's like it's gonna go to him.
Yeah.
So I'll go with J Jeff. If Tyreek Hill was still there, I would have taken Tyreek, but then he wasn't. I was already sniped already. Yeah. This is so fun. I totally missed this. Missed this. Oh my gosh. That's the thing, though, is that you have to get the quarterbacks. You have to get the quarterbacks quick if you want them.
Yeah. We talked about this last week, too. We talked about, like, if you're going to go, like, 2 decent quarterbacks early, or do you get one, or do you go later? And there was, like, the builds were really cool looking at it at the end. Like, wasn't there somebody who didn't really go quarterback right off the bat, and they had, like, a gorgeous team? But, you know, it's hard to see when you're in it.
We had a major upgrade from last week's guest. That's what Joey said. I don't know.
Oh, Joey, I have no one to snipe here. It's just really Joey's sitting in his pajamas watching this happen, right? In his PJs with his hot cocoa.
Oh, there's some running backs.
Oh, you know what? Stacy Perez, our friend, has her draft going, and I know I got a couple girls that are in this draft, so hopefully they're able to do both. Thank you guys for doing that.
See, since this is just for fun, I could just really mess around and just take Amon-Ra St. Brown, but I won't do that because I know I'm not going to do that during the draft. So I'm going to take Joe here.
Okay. Who's a model now? Did you see him at Fashion Week?
Oh yeah, him and Justin Jefferson. That's my pairing right now. You know what? I saw them. I saw them in Fashion Week. I said, you know what? I need them on my Scott Fishbowl mock draft team right now. And here we are. It's just we're manifesting great things here.
It's
I love it. I love it. Why not?
He's a very pretty man though. So
it's tall.
He is.
They didn't need to do it.
He is striking. Yeah.
That's what I needed. It was perfect. Joe Burrow is going so late in sorry. I just wanted to say Joe Burrow is going so late. I don't know if you guys are doing underdog drafts yet, but it's crazy how but it's understandable, but it just doesn't seem right. I was in one just before this and I was like, wow. Like some of these builds where you can get Joe Burrow that late in underdog for best ball is just crazy.
What's the difference between CJ Stroud and Joe Burrow in those? Like,
I think it's a round or two.
And I think they're pretty much the same.
Yeah,
So
it's to be able to then just like punt on the quarterback position for that in best ball drafts, and then wait and just go get him is like, yeah, it's something I love to do. It's so fun.
He's gonna bounce back too. That
I
team's
know.
Yeah. Oh, CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown. Okay, where are we going here? All right, Dame. Dame, who are you gonna take?
I know I'm watching.
He's gonna snap. Oh, okay. All right.
I really like that.
Okay, so let's do. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some Puka.
Nice.
Puka.
So we have Dame and Rowdy both taking quarterbacks as their first two picks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is usually
yeah.
Which is usually like, I don't know, it just depends on how the board falls. But I don't know about you, Julia, last year in LA, but that's kind of how our board. I was at 5 last year, and then I somehow, I think, I can't remember who fell to me, but it was a top quarterback. I think it was Jalen or someone, and then you just keep going. Yeah.
I with Superflex with me, I feel like I always have to have one like core solid top 4 or 5 quarterback, and then I can kind of play with everything else. But I've had bad experiences where I went a different route, and then I always felt like I got stuck.
Yeah. So. Oh, Caleb Williams.
No, that's crazy.
Kind of forgot.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, you got to brush up on those rookies.
kind of forgot about him. Oh God, I'm on the clock. This is so bad.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God. I don't know. Because you need to get yuck. Because Garrett Wilson's right there. And that would just be so nice. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is right there.
He is. He's so good.
And then you just have to think to yourself, are there enough quarterbacks where you're comfortable like getting, I don't know, like getting the Tuas, getting someone that's not going to give you as much, but you have the elite. It's just a mock. I'm gonna hang on. There's so much pressure.
15 seconds, Kendall. 15 seconds.
Screw it. I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
It's so funny. I'm exactly the same as you, Kendall. Like I overthink everything. Like, and I'm in a draft right now with Joey, and we're in like the 22nd round, and I'm overthinking it. And I'm like, what am I doing?
I know. It's so funny. I'm just like,
I was hoping Mark Andrews would somehow drop to me. That's what I wanted to see. Why I took Lamar is I wanted to see when Mark Andrews was gonna go. So we've learned something today.
We've learned.
So Kendall,
Addison.
Yeah.
Yes. Kendall, Zach wants to know, what are your thoughts on Bijan as a CMC proxy with the new offense in Atlanta?
I love it. I'm an optimistic person. And so I really like the idea that even though Kirk Cousins is there, right? And we think that, I mean, anything's an upgrade, no offense to like Desmond Ridder and whatever we had to watch. Everything's going to be an upgrade. And so like a little bit higher on Kyle Pitts, a little bit higher, obviously higher on Bijan. And I just think it's going to go well. CMC proxy, like when I think of someone that could potentially be the RB1, it like, unseed CMC, to me, I think it's more Breece Hall than Bijan Robinson, but I'm still taking a good amount of both in drafts in the first round just to see, like, especially in June, like it's June. So I'm just seeing what I can take and just going with it. But I like Bijan, and we know he's talented, new offensive coordinator, new head coach. Like, I don't know. I think it's going to be good.
We have an LSU reunion.
Yeah. We're ready. Who'd you go with, Julia? Oh, Marvin Harrison.
I know. I gotta have my Cardinals. I mean, I try to get Kyler or Marvin Harrison or Trey McBride anywhere I can.
I'm
gonna be honest with you. I try to get any Cardinal.
I love that.
I think that I'm, hometown fan, but I also think that they are going to surprise this season.
Yeah, people are low on them, which is understandable with Kyler Murray, and then they say to themselves like, "Oh, it's not, the bounce back isn't going to happen." But I don't know. I'm with you. The stacks, not to go back to best ball, but the stacks, if you're drafting in best ball right now, to be able to go and get like Cardinals players like that, I just stacked Kyler and McBride, like you said, and I was over the moon. I was so excited because it's too easy. He goes so late there too.
He does. People have
so
forgotten
late.
how good he is
For fantasy. It's like, so I'm with you. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you hoping for here? That's a good
I got lucky. There we go. Because I was thinking about taking him in the third round because I didn't know what would happen. That's kind of like for me. I mean, Kyle Pitts and Ingram might be in there too for me in that tier, but like those guys are, I think Joey was talking about it last week, kind of that one tier of like top end tight ends. And then I can give you issues with all of the people in the middle. And then it's like, I'll take some shots on people at the end. So.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like April too. If you guys can see April doing the what is it, the bully tight end? She going tight end. Yeah. I love that.
Those are some good. Those
hey, listen,
that's nice.
This is serious right here. Joey will donate $5 of fantasy cares for each time Dame snipes Julia.
Dame, don't do it. We are late. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
Do it. Don't do it.
Hey, I don't know if anybody's noticing who Mel over there is really got the Chiefs stack going on, like a serious one.
She's greatly invested in the Chiefs.
Yes, she is.
I mean, those are the three I would take. Yeah.
That kind of felt nice for her.
This draft is so interesting because there's still quarterbacks.
No.
I might do it.
When we get to a couple picks before me, literally Joey could probably just post and say who he thinks I'm going to take because he's 90% of the time he's right every time. Oh, that's good, Drake London. That's a good one. That's a good. Wow, those guys went bam, bam, bam.
A trip.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, Mel says she keeps getting sniped. Well, you're still doing okay there, Mel.
Yeah,
it looks great. See, Julie and I are on the same thought process, though, of just the last 2 years that I've done Scott Fish, I have just like gone 0 RB until the very last moment possible. And it has worked out so far. I'm not saying everyone should do it, but it's, hasn't been awful.
I think if there's a great value at where you're at, even if you're maybe like weren't thinking about getting an RB there, like if you can get one at a good value, that's when to do it. But like, yeah, same thing. And there's so many that I don't love.
Yeah.
Could have had $110 there if we would have done things right, you guys.
All right, I need another quarterback.
Somebody's liking Scamper's Jaden Daniels pick there.
I love that pick. I would pick Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams, I think, in fantasy right now.
When did Jaden Daniels? Oh, I see him. Wow, third round. Yeah. This is gross. I don't like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just saying.
Oh, but you got it. No, there's a stack there.
There's a stack. I don't love it, but it's kind of a reach. Oh, Kirk. God. After I'm saying like all these good things about.
No.
It's good. I was like, I need a quarterback.
Good man. He is a good man.
Well, and I know that the stacks and best ball are super important and score a lot, but I mean, how do you feel about stacks, Julia, in the Scott Fish Bowl?
I think if you can get at least one of them, it's very beneficial. That's it. Like if you can get one, and then sometimes you can snag someone later on, and you're like, oh, that's an accidental stack, one that you didn't like plan. That's always fun. That's always fun when you get an accidental one.
Yeah. I'm with you. I don't necessarily look for it, I think, as much in the Scott Fish Bowl, at least, because and maybe there's definitely always something to it, but I think it's a lot more beneficial when you're doing best ball than anything else. That's when it's like hyper focused. Here it's just like, that's why I kind of went for Kirk because he was there. I feel like I could have waited on Kirk if we're gonna be honest for a little bit, but I don't know.
I might have taken him. So
Okay.
but we'll see what happens with Dame. Actually, there we go. No. So I'm gonna see, this is what I would call a half accidental stack. So there we go.
Matty Ice. Love it.
With Puka.
This is such an interesting board.
Yeah.
Not a lot of running backs taken yet. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, we're done. Okay.
Yeah. Mel, I am totally on board with that. I will never forget Kelly Singh talking about how good David Njoku smells. I'm going to draft him every time. If he falls to me, I'm taking him.
I don't know if I told the story, but like one of the girls that works for me is a barber and doesn't know anything about football. She just doesn't follow it. And she went and did a commercial and she came back. This was like a few months ago. And she's like, yeah, it was for like Adidas or something. And there was a bunch of like football players there. And I was like, okay, well, who was there? And she was like, there was a really tall guy who has like super beautiful skin, but there was something about a fire that they were talking about. And I was like, David Njoku, and she goes, he's very handsome. I was like, yeah, he really is.
Oh gosh,
right, I am on the.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do here? Take a running back?
A great question. I have 45 seconds. Well, look, I don't love Ken Walker. I somehow just don't really ever draft James Cook when he's on the board. I don't hate him, but I don't know why. Like I hesitate when he's there. But you know what? Who I don't mind, and I like the offense, and the man is going to catch some passes. I'm going to go with Old Man Joe.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah,
Old Man Joe. Huh?
I know, Old Man Joe. Sorry, I had the debate was on a little bit earlier, and I was like, oh, but if, yeah, that's good.
That was good.
I am a Democrat, but no, I think if you're gonna with your running backs too, like if you're gonna wait a little bit, that's totally fine. But then try to get a running back who's gonna catch some passes.
Yeah, a new offense.
Yeah,
it's there's no one behind him. Damian Pierce, is he? What are we doing? Is
he's still
is he still around? Is he where is he?
He's washing the towels in the locker room and serving coffee in the morning. So
now that I think about it, that is who totally messed me up last year, was because I was like, Latu, I don't need a running back. I'll draft Damian Pierce.
Oh, he was so good for those like moments.
As your first running back, horrible. Oh, so bad. Well, I got sniped like twice. One by Julia, one by who took James Cook? Oh God. All right. I need a running back though, really bad.
Well, there's a couple pass catching running backs there.
I'm gonna go with Penny. I'll just be really biased. In my Seahawks love. There we go.
Is that your team?
Yeah, it is. I'm from Seattle, so.
Where are you? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. It's been nice.
I just said to my husband last night, I go, why don't we eventually move to Seattle? And he goes, why would you say that? And I was like, I don't know. Seems like a nice place.
Where do you live right now?
Like outside of Los Angeles. Like,
oh, nice. Yeah,
right. Yeah.
You should. Seattle is beautiful.
Yeah. Are you in Long Beach? Where are you?
Orange County. Yeah, in Brea.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Stunning. Love it down here.
Sparkling metropolis of Brea, California.
Yeah, if you've ever seen it, it's just
amazing.
Always on a map.
Yeah,
I love Seattle though. It was nice getting out of the rain though.
Yeah. It's nice and outdoorsy.
So Kendall, with the Seahawks, I mean, are they really rolling with Geno Smith? They didn't do anything. Like what?
I know. I think they are. And then you go out and you get why am I blanking on his name? Sam Howell as a backup. And I Am I on the clock? No, I'm not. Okay. This is I can't. I'm just gonna start like talking and just yapping. I think it's gonna be okay, but I again am an optimistic person. I love the new head coach hire. I think it's like new era coming in. But I think for me as a fan, when I take my biases out of it a little bit, that I know it's gonna take a little while to see some kind of difference. But I think that the offense has to be better than what we saw last season. I'm hoping. Because it was just it seemed so inept, and some of the play calls and just how they were using like JSN, for example, was just so frustrating. So I'm hoping it gets a little bit better. Hoping. Now I'm done talking. Should I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Let me say where you're at. Can I interest you in a tight end?
Yeah, I might. I'm too late. I'm gonna do this.
I pressed the button. I can't go back.
I'm like, I can't do it. Yeah, in the tight end premium league, let's not draft a tight end.
Yeah, try 0 tight end. It's a strategy.
I'm gonna be at the end.
It's a strategy, just not necessarily a very good one.
Like Taysom Hill. Oh my God. I'm just talking. I'm just chit-chatting with you guys. I'm like, I'm not even paying attention.
Well, since you're not going to be on the clock for a few minutes, can we talk about the wedding?
Yes, it was so awesome. It was the best. Like,
where was it at?
The best day ever. Temecula.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
It was beautiful. Perfect day. Like, got so much advice from people, and the one I didn't believe was when they were like, "Oh, it goes by fast, everything." Oh, I know it can't. You got a whole day, and then all of a sudden it's the end of the night. It's over. Are we sure? How much to add time? Like a little, like, can I add more time in?
Yeah.
Give them a quarter, but it was so beautiful. It was so fun. It was just the best day ever. It was awesome. Highly recommend getting married, everyone. To your best friend. So good time.
So is it still going to be Kendall Valenzuela? Or are you changing? You do a hyphen? Anything?
Nope. Out of like sheer laziness, and I love my name, so like it's a little bit of half.
I love your name too. I wouldn't change it for anything.
Are you going to change it legally, but still keep it like for work? Like, interesting.
No,
Okay.
wow.
No. I saw the paperwork. I said, wow, changing like my passport and then having all that driver's license.
Doing it. I'm in the middle of it. And to be fair, we've almost been married 2 years and it's still like on the paperwork. But like, I'm like, I promise I'm going to go to the Social Security office.
No kidding. It sounds difficult.
So, it's a lot.
Yeah. Keep it. I love my name. Fabian, my now husband, is like, I don't care what you do. So, we're just, it's a good time.
I love that.
Where did you meet him at?
We went to college together. Shout out Arizona State, Forks Up. We actually, but we didn't we never talked. We had mutual friends that we knew, and then just a few years later, he slid into my DMs, and so then it works out. So a love story on Instagram, sponsor me, So it was nice though. We had all kinds of mutual friends, and we knew of each other. So it was we had a class together. Technically, I didn't know that, but I guess he did. But yeah, and then here we are, married.
And where was the honeymoon? Where did you guys go? Fiji?
Fiji. If anyone's thinking about it, 10 out of 10 recommend. It was so the people were so amazing. The island was beautiful. 10 and a half hours direct flight from LAX. If anyone else is, again, I'm just trying to sell it here, but it was beautiful. 10 days of just hanging out, eating a lot, playing a lot of cribbage, and it was the best time.
You are an old married lady.
I know.
Playing cribbage.
I don't even know how to play cribbage, and I'm way older than you.
I don't either, but I know my grandma played it. Yeah,
I know. They taught me. I think I've been playing since I was like 6. They were like, if you're gonna,
so cool.
It's a whole my whole family does cards and card games. So like whenever we're always together when we can be, and it's always end of the night like cards. It's like dinner. Okay, you want dessert, and we're playing cards. So we played a lot of cribbage.
I love that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So how did you with Matthew Berry and Fantasy Life, how did that come about? Because that was a big deal for you to get that big
Yeah.
promotion. I was so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. Well, and when I was hired, I was at PFF, and I was only 10 months into PFF. And then I got the call from Matthew and from Elliot. And I was like, wow, this is a big, opportunity. And at the time, like only 3 years ago, it was, myself and Elliot and Pete. There weren't that many. And now we're just continuing to grow. And then, we're, eventually I'm going to be off the social media. I'm still like technically the director right now. But then I just get to do all this, analysis and just get to like do stuff like this full time and not have to really worry about it. So I'm really excited for that.
That's so great.
So excited. Here, I'll take a tight end, everyone. Don't worry.
Okay, we were
been
wondering.
I've been
Say
paying
which one
attention.
you're going.
I'll
going with.
also, add a running back in here at some point too. Well, you know what? I'm surprised that Dalton Schultz was still there. Honest, it was between him and I was thinking about Brock Bowers, and I'm curious about your guys' thoughts on Brock, because I don't know what to do in those situations. And I feel like when we're in these drafts for Scott Fish, someone's going to come into this situation where they're like, Brock is right there. And I don't know. Are you guys drafting him?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Because like I think that, so we're either going to have Aiden O'Connell or what is it? Gardner Minshew.
Mhm.
I think that if it's Aiden O'Connell is only going to throw to Devontae Adams, because Devontae Adams is going to be like, hey, bro, you only throw to me. And Aiden O'Connell is still so young that I think he'll be like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. And I just think that they're going to use Bowers to block, which becomes like a Kyle Pitts situation where you're like, look, we're wasting all this talent. I just don't think there's going to be that much in the passing offense in Vegas. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know what's going on over there. I know that Zamir White's going to get all the carries, and that's why I draft him.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. I love Zamir White.
Now, if you talk to Faith is going to, she will die on that Brock Bowers hill. She will. Oh yeah.
What did you hear? What Devontae Adams is calling him? What is his nickname? Did you hear this?
Oh, I did hear that, but I can't remember what it was.
What is it?
Hold on, let me find it really quick because it was so. Oh God, hold on. You put your pick. Let's Google it. Hold on. Devontae Adams. Someone in the chat. Oh, the BM. Yeah, businessman. That's it. And he doesn't call him businessman. He calls him BM. And like I was like, okay.
BM.
I'm sure Brock Bowers is like, sure, whatever you want. Call me whatever you want, Devontae.
Oh, yeah. Brock Bowers doesn't know what a BM even means. He's too young.
That's actually really funny.
So funny.
So there, Kendall, I see you you have Tony Pollard over there. Was there no one else that was there?
I was looking at Raheem Mostert. I was looking at Raheem Mostert.
So April got you.
Not April. Jeez, God. Jalen Warren. Oh, God. I should have. Yeah. Jalen Warren, like, not bad. Javonte Williams, I don't know. Denver just scares me from like what we've had to go through the last couple years. Austin Eckler. We love Austin Eckler for being just a fantasy guy, but that also freaks me out. Zach Moss, kind of interesting in way, and I'm looking down through the running back like ADPs right now. Kind of interesting. Devin Singletary. I'm not drafting a ton of Devin Singletary, so Tony at least felt like maybe we can get something going there. I'm really just trying to manifest it, if we're going to be honest. It's not great. It's not pretty.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's donate money to Fantasy Cares. Right, Joey? Because Roma Junze went. And I think she knew I would.
I love that.
I love him so much.
He's got a great
So I am going to go. I'm still on the Calvin Ridley train, especially in the ninth round. That. Yeah. Scampers. $5, Joey. Yeah. Wait, you're donating, right? Right, Joey?
Yep.
Okay. It's funny. All right, let's see. If
I
he
like
gets
that
one
Luke
out of-
Musgraves pick too.
Yeah.
Musgrave. That was a good pick.
Let's see. All right.
Nick Chubb, that was a good one too. Ugh, these are all good drafts.
Zach Moscas. Let's see. All right. Let's see if I get sniped here.
The pressure.
I know. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We're probably gonna have to do it. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh no, I didn't get stuff. I didn't get sniped there. Nope. Okay, so where am I going with this situation here? Let's go. Blurg. Okay. This is an interesting spot. I mean, if we're looking at value, but I don't love that there. I'm going to go.
Joey.
What?
He's like, you should lie every pick for the children.
But Joey, I'm going to tell you on the way back, I will personally bet money that Dame will probably snipe me on the way back because yeah. For the children.
For the children. Oh, lad. I love that.
Yeah. I think I think it will be great. He was drafted.
Nothing else going on over there. So
thank you. Exactly. Exactly.
Very
they were, dude. Did you? I think I posted the other day. Like someone had maybe it was the Chargers and their incredible social media team, but they had like all these clips of the coach, and he is just. I mean, he is a national treasure, and it gives me such joy to have him in Los Angeles. I think. I can't wait to see what they do. God, I hope they're good.
Integrity.
All right.
Okay. This is so good.
I'm a rule follower, guys. I cross at crosswalks and I wait till the man turns green or whatever. I'm a very big rule follower. Oh, Austin Eckler in the 10th round. Oh,
sad.
I know, but I mean, it happens, right? Running backs, they get old. They do.
Sad.
So Kendall, Albert wants to know, what are your thoughts on JSN this season?
To the moon, Albert. To the moon. I got the jersey. It's hanging. It's to the moon. Well, and I am a Seattle Seahawks fan, so take that for what you will. But I just hope that we have a little bit more common sense with like play calling and getting him involved with like, because we say to the trio, like you have DK, you have Lockett, you have JSN, and I'm just like that trio is just so beautiful. And if anyone's counting out Tyler Lockett again this season, just don't do it, because he's going to be good too. So I really do love JSN, and I think that he could outperform his ADP from where he's currently going. I think there is a path for him to do that. And I don't think it's hard to see it, even with Gino, even with like potentially. Oh my God!
That was my question.
The quarterback situation is not great.
Wow.
I know.
So do you think they're all three of them are going to be good, Kendall? You think all three of those?
No, okay. But I think they'll outperform. At least outperform. I'm hoping their ADP, and then I think DK Metcalf is DK Metcalf. So to me, when I look at him, I'm like, okay, I think he's he can be okay. Gross. Look at these tight ends. What have I done? Okay.
Oh Taysom Hill's there, Kendall.
No, you know what? I would get no.
You'll get quarterback points.
Stop. I just can't.
Oh, good Lord.
Don't, folks, if you walk away with anything, don't do what I did. I'm talking. I'm chatting. I'm like, oh, shoot, tight end premium.
Joey, I'm really nervous I'm going to get sniped this round because Joey knows who I'm going to pick for sure. How long do you think Gino's leash is? Kendall, how long? Yeah, Kendall.
I don't know. But because here's the thing, and what I'm trying to think through is that they're already going to be implementing this new system with a new head coach. And I know he's a defensive minded guy, and I know all that. So I'm curious as well to know how long the leash is. I think it'll be okay. But, you know, if he is the one losing, here's the thing that I think Geno Smith with the Seattle Seahawks, like, to me, if he starts losing games for them, it's going to be tough. But I don't think they were in horrible situations last year. It was just all around just not great. But yeah, I don't think Sam Howell's also a bad backup either. That's the thing. I don't think that was I don't think that was a mistake at all on their part to go out and try and get someone because Drew Lock went away. So did you get sniped?
No, I didn't. Wait, no,
Lie.
I got sniped for the children. I got sniped. I was not going to target the future Hall of Famer Ben Sinnott.
Scamper said Sam Howell is buns. Trying to be positive. I'm trying to tell myself.
I mean, I think if Sam Howell is the quarterback in Seattle for fantasy, the wide receiver, we will be very happy for the wide receivers because that man loves to chug it. So
yeah.
I think, yeah. Joey.
Hey, that's $10 for Fantasy Cares, you guys.
Woohoo! Lie.
You sit on a throne of lies.
It's incredible.
Right, do I have how many? Okay, I got 2 running backs.
Nice.
2 whole running backs. That is exciting. And you know what? I feel like it's a good place to end with those. I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to see Trey Benson come back to me, but that wasn't gonna happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. So this is where we are. Okay. This is where we live right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my classic late round quarterback who I've been snagging kind of anywhere that I'm.
You took him last week
because he's Wendy. He's always there. He's always there in like the end.
I mean, but how do you mean that though? Like Derek Carr's always there for you, or
no. He's never.
No one picks him.
No, he's not there for you like as a support system. Like he's not driving you to the airport. He's not like watering your plants when you're out of town. He's not doing any of that stuff. But he will be there for you in the 12th or 13th round in a super flex draft when you need a third quarterback because who's the backup for New Orleans right now?
Taysom.
Well, they're never going to start him, but I mean, like, see, exactly. Besides that, like, Carr's got a job, so you know.
Yeah.
I know it's okay. He's my bye-week replacement.
Jake Hayner, Spencer Rattler.
That's it. Both Jake Hayner and Spencer Rattler are there?
Yeah.
How old's Spencer? Oh, yeah. How old's Spencer Rattler now? 32? 33?
No. Is he? No.
He's older.
He just got drafted.
But he was an older quarterback, I think.
Was he? What am I doing here? Am I on the clock? Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Look, Tyler
24
Lockett.
seconds.
Tyler, it's automatic. Automatic.
Does anyone in the chat now know how old Spencer Rattler is? Because I realized I should have just asked that.
He wasn't that old, was he? 2000. He's 23. He's 23.
I mean, yeah. Gator. He's older.
Mr. Scampers is so funny.
I know. Cars like the turn left in your right password.
I can't.
You know what? See, he gets it. He gets it. He gets what I'm saying.
You sort of do it. Yeah, he's doing me a favor a little bit.
So funny.
Yeah. Like you're gonna get something out of it. It's not necessarily everything you want, but yeah. Yeah, 23 for a quarterback is a little older. I mean, what's his name? Was it Marshawn Lloyd? No, Braylon Allen's like 20 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of these, they're babies. Some of these guys, 23.8. That's practically 24. There you go, 24.
You know who I miss drafting? Justin Fields. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way. Oh my God.
He's a backup.
I know.
I know.
You know who I miss?
That was a magical time.
It was such a good time.
It really was.
God, Michael
I'm
Mayer.
42.
Life comes at you fast.
It
Damn.
does. Poor man.
Man,
Poor
he is all the way down there.
I know.
I'm next to names like Greg Dulcich, Colby Parkinson. Oh my God. How much time? 30 seconds. Ugh.
But Taysom Hill is still there.
I'm
And
not.
What a value.
I can't. Give me, I don't know. This is so gross. I don't care. Give me Isaiah.
Man, oh man.
Give me
that's
Isaiah.
crazy.
Oh, there you go. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh. Fields is
I
returning.
know.
Oh, I forgot about
I think
that.
he might. I mean, he
Shut
really
up. Is
might,
he
you
really
guys.
returning Hicks? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
He's
is that just a ploy? Are they just trying to
They
fool
had-
us all?
I don't know. They had some. What wasn't it? One of the players that said in their meeting that could happen or something. That would be that'd be so sad. It'd be right up there with just sadness.
Well, that's a lot of money too to have him returning kicks, but I personally think he's going to be the quarterback probably after week 6. I'm calling week 6.
I'd put it up there
Did
with
you-
like Trey Lance sadness.
Did
Remember
you see
Trey Lance?
Jacked Russell Wilson looked though in that Instagram post or that
He
Twitter
did
post?
the
He was
boxing.
jacked.
Yeah, he's like revenge tour.
I know. In like the nicest way possible because he's like just that type of guy. Okay. Sweet Russell Wilson.
Sweet Russ. Look, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Judy.
Okay.
You have to donate, Carla. She wants to buy more rounds.
Oh, okay.
Julia's.
I really wanted to draft Drake May. I
There we
am
go.
so sad that I didn't get the
He was in your queue.
head of the overwhelmingly powerful New England offense.
Good job.
Thanks, guys. I am going to. Where'd he go?
$20.
I'm gonna take a gamble on. Let's see if is he gonna return some kicks?
Who?
I don't remember. I think is he returning kicks? I think Marvin.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
I think it was half doghouse when he was returning kicks.
Yeah.
last
There
year,
we go.
but
There we go.
God.
So we'll throw a kick returner in there.
There we go.
There we go.
Now, Julia.
It just took a little bit. We're
It's
fine.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
$20
For the
We
kids.
love it.
I'm doing it for the kids.
for the children.
I know.
Mike Williams.
Yeah. Joey, I'll match it. So
Nice.
we'll do it together.
Look
There
at
we
that.
go.
And you know what? So will I.
There you go. Love
Nice.
it.
I will too. I'll
There
do
you
it
go.
too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
All right. Let's see what happens now. This Kansas City returner. What's his name? Louis Rees Zamet. How do
Wow.
you say it? Zamet? Is this a French guy?
Louis
Louis
don't know.
Rees Zamet? It
I'm
feels
gonna
like
be
he's French.
totally honest. This is the first time I'm seeing this name on my screen.
because he's returning kicks. That's what it is. He's returning kicks.
I
know.
was scrambling a little bit. I was like, damn, I am out of practice if I don't know this guy.
Scampers, is this guy that you just drafted returning kicks? He must be because
What? No, he's not
Hamzy
playing.
out.
He's playing
No.
a prank. No, that
Scampers.
can't be possible. This
Come on,
isn't a real
Scamps.
person.
Is this guy on the
What?
roster?
I'm gonna find the. Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
we'll
rugby
be
player.
we will be
Yeah, okay.
kicking drafters, and
Okay, so look. Okay, so now. And I wanted Zach Charbonnet too. I'm so sad.
There we go.
Okay, so let's see. Blurg. So what am I going to do here? Let's do. I don't love this. I don't love that. Okay, you know what? What I don't hate, and I think he actually will be pretty solid. And here's another accidental stack. We're gonna go that. I think he will catch some passes. I think he is the future for New Orleans in the running back situation. Yeah.
I like it.
We're up to $30.
And Joey knows who I'm going to draft with this last pick, just to make him happy.
Scamper's just talking to himself there.
Let's have him in community. Okay, let's see. Whenever I see someone drafting Xavier Gibson, I think that there is a typo because I always think it's supposed to be Xavier Gibson. I don't know. These are the things I think about in round 14.
And when we're down here.
I know.
I am not saying anything, Albert. I'm not touching that. Nope. Hey, we've got $120 going to Fantasy Cares already.
There you go. Joey, I'll Venmo you and you can Venmo it and send it all together.
Ooh, same.
Okay, that Tyrone Tracy pick. I don't hate that pick.
Oh my God. It's me. Okay.
So Gator is going to be Julia, and Kendall and myself are all matching Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and look, we have another one.
Yes.
Gator's doing it too.
Let's go. How fun.
This is a great show, you guys.
Pick. Thank you.
This
is
future,
awesome.
Kendall, aren't you glad you came on the show tonight?
Oh my gosh, always. Of course. This is so I love doing anything with you guys. So it was an automatic yes. And then you guys told me what we were doing and I was like, oh, perfect. A little mock. That's awesome.
Love it. We're learning a lot. There's a lot of lessons today for all of us.
Yeah.
A lot of lessons.
Draft a tight end, folks. That's lesson number one.
I am the worst liar ever. And I think that is just why, like, I'm such a blunt person and I'm so honest simply because I just cannot
You don't need to lie.
Oh, I cannot lie. I will tell you to your face.
And we are donating to Fantasy Cares. Joey had something going tonight for as soon as Julia got sniped. But you know what? She got sniped a lot. So, and we're all going to donate.
I really did.
Oh, I miss Gabe Davis too. Sad. There's so many people that I'm just like,
I don't know if that's the lesson, but
we learned multiple lessons. That can be one of the lessons.
Right. Like Sniper Mel says, a lot of lessons were learned.
Yeah,
here.
Lots of lessons. I learned that if I want to have a Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews stack, I'm going to have to draft Mark Andrews in the second round. You know? Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Seems pretty early.
You know what? I took him last year, and I was on the 12 at the Scott Fish Bowl in Chicago.
You took him in the first round?
Well, no, I took Austin Eckler and Mark Andrews. And at the time,
Wendy, that would have been great if they were all healthy.
At the time, I walked out of there thinking, wow, this was a great draft.
You're on top of the world.
It was not a great draft. It was not
well, the first week one, you were feeling pretty good too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It just went downhill from there. So
we forget how much luck plays a part in this fun game we
does.
Play. Yeah.
It does. And and I'm in the 12 spot again. I just feel like I'm gonna nail it this year.
You are.
I've tried to, this is my third year in a row. This is the year.
1,000%.
But it's like as soon as like the first 11 picks are done, like I don't know what I'm doing, and it just it's very nerve-wracking, but I'll tell you what, it's also the most fun you could ever have going to that Scott Fish Bowl live draft. So
true.
Yes.
When is yours? When is yours, you guys? Julia's on the clock. Kendall, you know when yours is?
I don't know. Julia, when is ours?
I do. Hold on one second.
Okay, let her pick.
I think it's the 20th of July.
That sounds right. I was going to pick Joey's happy last pick, but then I realized I already have someone on the same team that I don't want to double up on. So we're going to go with, I actually think I'm going to go here. Because I think people are forgetting, lesson, don't drink mimosa in the hot tub with the lap up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can see. I could see Joey doing that. I could see him in his little hot tub.
Mimosas in the
Yeah.
hot tub with the laptop. That sounds like a great day.
Or in the bathtub with like a shower cap on so he doesn't get his hair wet, and the thing across the bathtub with like a ducky and stuff.
Oh,
Who is Brevin?
Candle.
Oh, wait a minute, Scampers! Did you just want to draft people with 3 names?
Yeah, this has to be something.
Yeah, because
Brevin. It's the year of the hyphen.
The year of the hyphen. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was like, where is he finding?
Did he draft Amon Ra? No, he didn't draft Amon Ra.
No.
Okay. All right.
That was fun.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
So, like, Julia, how do you feel about your team?
I really, really like this team. I like this team better than my team last week. I feel like I got a pretty good balance here. I enjoy my tight ends. I maybe should have gotten one more. Maybe that's what I would have done at some point. But I got sniped by the people by Brevin Spanford. I don't know. Yeah, no, I feel pretty happy. Yeah.
All right, looking at you there, Kendall. What do you think?
Yeah, well, team? You live and you learn. No, I actually, you know what? I liked this draft up until like I love like if there's ever a world where I get Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Drake London on the same team, I'm so happy. And then the stack with Kirk is good. I like Joe there. I should have, where Kenneth Walker was, I should have started looking a little bit more at tight ends, like getting a Jake Ferguson or someone there. But other than that, I don't think it's that bad. It's on par with the running backs that I usually kind of go for in Scott Fish, where, like I said, I go 0 RB a lot. So I just kind of like, let those fall where they do and just try and pick up the pieces there. But I like it. It's good.
All right. Awesome. You guys, this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait for the live draft. I think ours is July 14th. It's a Sunday. So I'm super excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Joey, you better drop that Venmo in the chat.
And we need to know the total too. Yeah. We need to know the total.
Was it 20 or 25? I don't remember.
Oh, I think it was over 30. I think it was 30 or 35 even. Yeah. Yeah, that's super exciting. But hey, and you guys, and by the way, we are going to do a wheel spin tonight for the Battle of the Sexes. We filled it. It's a mystery signed jersey. It's so much of a mystery. I don't even know who it is. I have no idea. Okay, but there's 2. Michael had gotten 2 jerseys. So since we filled the divisions and everybody got their invites, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give away a jersey. We have a wheel spin coming up. And since Kendall, you were the last one to accept your division invite. So we want you to pick a number between 2 and 5.
Okay.
So you will be able to randomize for us.
3.
All right. Give me just 1 second, you guys.
I was definitely the last one. I felt so bad. I was like, whoopsie.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Help me out, Josh.
Philip Lindsay. That's incredible.
Pull it up for me, Josh. I can't do it. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it.
All right, so I'm going to pop in really quick. Stop sharing the screen for Sleeper.
No, wait.
And then pull up the draft board. There you go. And then pull up the spinning wheel.
I don't know how to pull that up, though.
Hit present, share screen. It's a learning opportunity.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
All the lessons.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Today's theme is lessons.
Like I said, you know what? We're at the end of the show. There we go. All right, Kendall, what was your number, honey?
3.
Okay, so we're going to shuffle all these names. We have 264 names on this wheel, you guys. We have 132 men and 132 women that have joined Battle of the Sexes. Last year, it was 90 and 90. So we really want to keep this going. We're donating to a lot of cool charities. So we're going to shuffle, and shuffle. And now we are going to click and spin.
Oh my God, this is so exciting.
I know. You didn't know you were getting in for this, did you, Kendall?
This is awesome.
All right, so our winner is, ta-da, Adam Murph. Yay, I love Murph. All right, you know what? He's like, he's in another country, so he's probably sleeping and is not going to know that he is a winner. But I will let him
We'll let
know.
him
I
know.
will, yeah, I will get with him, and he can. You would think that he would be awake for this, but whatever. So this is going to about wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Kendall, would you be able to tell everyone where they can find you and
Yeah.
everything you have going on these days?
Yes. At K Valenzuela 17 on Twitter. Give me a follow. That would be awesome. And then, of course, at Matthew Berry's Fantasy Life, fantasylife.com. That's where you can go subscribe to the newsletter. We've got really cool things coming up that you'll see here in the next few days. So we've got really cool things on the horizon. And then, like you said, SiriusXM is back on July 8th. So we're doing that. We've got a Fantasy Life magazine out too. If you're at the airport, go ahead, get one. It's awesome. So other than that, it was so fun. Thanks everyone for, joining us. It was such a good time.
It really was. Yeah. And how about you, Julia? When you're not spending your Thursday evenings with me, Julia, what are you up to, girl?
I'm going to bed early when I'm not here. Same thing. Find me on Twitter at Julia Papworth, and all my stuff's over at either Football Guys or the Fantasy Footballers.
Awesome. And you know what, Julia, with the 4th of July holiday next week, we're going to do our show on Friday, July 5th at 9:00. We're going to come on an hour earlier so you can get to bed earlier, Julia. Okay. So we're
so late. I am elderly.
We're going to be hosting a mock draft for the Polly's Playoff Charity Tournament with the creator of that tournament, Shane Barrett. Shane's going to come on. Polly's Playoff Charity is very near and dear to my heart. It is for Alzheimer's, and I'm sure that you or someone that you know in your family has been affected. Someone in the family has been affected by Alzheimer's. It's a terrible disease. It's so it's really going to be a great tournament. Raise a lot of money. So we're going to mock draft with him, and that will be Friday, July 5th. So this has been episode 4 of Women of Fantasy Football's Mock Girl Summer. You can find us here on the Women of Fantasy Football and Club Fantasy FFL YouTube channels every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, except for next week. It's on Friday. We'll have different guests each and every week doing different drafts to help you get ready for your 2024 fantasy football leagues. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe and show us all the love as we keep this show going. There's so many great shows on the Club Fantasy and WOFF channel. So when you subscribe, you won't miss any of them. So thank you everyone for coming, and we'll see you next week. Everyone have a safe 4th of July holiday. Thanks again, Kendall. Thank you, Julia.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.